probably don't need to. But everyone does their thing.
Mirage underway here momentarily between these two teams. Apex just looking down the line, making sure to restore order and calm among the Vitality ranks. This is a great opportunity for 9Z. Let's see if they can match their previous results against Vitality.
Check this out. 3 players start B, and Vitality out the gate are heading in this direction. No utility for an execute. They're going pure contact, charging in. Buddha look to drop that. Smoke doesn't. DGT takes the first contact, but it's ZywOo that gets the opening kill, and he makes it a double. DGT will find one back, but bomb site completely compromised.
Yeah, DGT needs to find a way in towards short here, and he can't manage it. And suddenly this retake becomes one-dimensional. You're doubled up against Vitality players. It's so brutal to try and find a way in. So 9Z instead take the easy way out. A simple pop on towards B. And with ZywOo starting strong, that only feels even worse for 9Z.
Will not even be allowed to save their armor, although Westerbeek is taking a few down with him. So they will get away, just about. That's very simple from Vitality. They don't buy a smoke to throw towards window. They don't buy any flashes to scale out. They just run in, and it works. When you got ZywOo on your team, you can kind of just do that.
Yeah, DGT really needs to find something here. The issue is no utility for 9Z. It always makes that retake a lot more demanding. And it requires a lot more of your individuals just to show up. And where you're losing players on the way in, where your rotation's a little bit slow.
Sticky is slow. What's going on? There's a blockage in Murder Hall.
It's okay.
It's a force up from 9Z. And
look,
double up.
DGT and, yeah, what's a pick in ladder? It might not matter if Vitality find the way in on Connector, and it feels like we're exactly where the bomb's positioned as well on towards ramp. That's the inevitability of this round. It's just when the window smoke fades, whether the FAMAS can come into our life.
Yeah, this play is great if mid is the objective of Vitality and maybe a short split is the play, but if they're just focused on going A, you can negate this double up, and that's the FAMAS, the one rifle. So if you can avoid the potency of these weapons, puts a lot on Martinez's shoulders with that scout. Vitality are really taking their time with this.
Oh, is there a gap? Oh, Wasso Peak just can't really exploit it. The smoking towards ramp feels good for Martinez, but he cops 98 damage off the back of it. Deagle and Max looks to chime in, but it's not happening. And the rifle advantage is outpouring in droves for Vitality. And whilst Martinez might find one back, it's the bomb site that's compromised.
Apex being a nuisance in Connector as well, keeping it costly. This was the force buy, and Apex has dispatched of 3. Martinez has 1 point of HP. And I'm not sure he'll get to hold on to even his life. Apex is already on the hunt, although Martinez has found a bit of a safe avenue. Vitality take their time, and when they pounce, it is with fury.
How did he go from 2 HP to 1 HP? What's the damage increment that he's suffered off the back of it? I really like the way Vitality did set that up in stages, because it's the first instance of mid-control, and it can be easy to lose sight of where players can potentially be in towards middle once you swast out that player in towards connector. But they re-smoke things. They ensure that it is only one angle that 9Z can really peek into and profit from. And Apex is so secure in connector once the ramp play comes in. The dink on the scout feels brutal for 9Z, as that was the point of leverage they were trying to use to lock down A. But then you can't peek, and you got to play a much more passive line. He will save it, but his pistol surrounded it.
Muzzy doesn't even get given a gun this round. He's got the Tech 9. Plenty of players could have dropped him. They're playing the long economy game, so he gets stuck with the Techie. Vitality call B. Apex charges in, leading the troops. finds the open bomb site. Quick 3-0 start. Looking to transpire. As his Tech 9 does the job.
I like this pace now of Vitality because it's very direct. It's all about commanding respect out of 9Z, but it's also just putting them into a little bit of a corner. Because we saw with the Mal's Pain game where both these teams on the defense were leaving a lot of room to sort of navigate and piece together mid-rounds. Vitality are not giving 9Z any choice in the matter. We're going B, this is happening. We're going to take middle off you. You can't stop it. In the gun round, I wonder how much of this will be an element of them taking a step back, playing things a little bit more safely. Now the utility is all here. But I just like how proactive it is.
So the game kicking off on the A stream momentarily is GT vs Heroic. I think their game 2 took a little longer. That one's going to take place on Dust 2. Scary map to play GT on at the moment, I feel.
I think any map's scary to play G2 on right now.
Yeah, that's fair. So far, all favorites save FaZe have found success today. I am still shocked at how simply Furia disposed of FaZe. Big game from K Serato and Cello, who's really found a good resurgence in form, I feel, in the last couple of months. I think since they change up in that roster, he's really back to the Cello that we saw, I guess, a year or two ago. So it's exciting for South American fans, even if Imperial Pain fell down to the lower bracket. And this one team has succeeded immediately.
Statistically, there had to be a South American upset. Maybe we get a chance for another one, but a missed shot out of Martinez. Buddha can't do anything backside. Blink and you miss it. Vitality overwhelm B once more. Well, I wondered if the pace was going to change, Lucy. I got my answer. A big resounding no.
B is just being punished. That one's simple. It felt like there was lots of opportunities. Martinez had that chance on the line from short, misses the shot. Flames with low HP actually overwhelms with the max 10. The virtue of the AWP.
Oh, they're boxed in as well. You can throw players at this Vitality. It's been a very clean start to the game. Wasso Peak, can't contend with it. I'm not sure if Mezzi got the follow-up, but you feel like at least a trade was there. And the way that Xtaz reacts, I think they did kill everyone.
A successful hunt. No mercy from Apex and Co. No one lives. 7.5 by MP9. Scout again. Deagle. That's it. But that is an opening kill.
That's better. That's a step in the right direction. I think that's the first opening kill 9Z been able to post. The Zaiwu ready for the reswing outstairs, but it's Martinez with the scout that's repositioning towards Ticket. The call simple for Vitality, just an A execute, but Martinez looking to sow seeds of doubt, and he will, onto Zaiwu. The scout is popping off, hoping for even more, and now the MP9s can converge.
They realize they were that close to begin with, but doesn't matter. Martinez, his scout finds scalps, and now Flame scales in. First kill clean, can't convert a second. Apex will remove that scout. That's spaced into CT. Mezzi can go for the bomb plan. No, he can't. Max on the flank, falls to Apex, 1 versus 3. Has the information, but needs to find the kills. Has that bomb in a bit of time, but spotted on his attempt to cross. Max spams him out, and 9Z get on the board off the back of 2 big scout openers.
Yeah, well done from Martinez. Questioned about whether he'd be aggressive in these moments, And he throws caution to the wind in this. With the scout, steps up for 2 big kills. Max off the back of it, pushes and has a really good flank timing. The Vitality are not prepared for. They're so tunnel vision on getting rid of all these players that they know about. But hiding in the shadows comes the ramp play. And a round that seemingly comes out of nothing earns 9Z their first berth. And Martinez gets upgraded. It's no longer a scout, it's an AWP.
Retaking middle with the utility. So Pete gets peeked by Mezzy. And he's not slowing down. Wants to take advantage of the space they've obtained. Nice little flash over. Apex trying to catch someone in rotation. Misses that opportunity. We'll spot one on the swing. Martinez now arrives at ticket. But this is all a ruse. This is a fake. They are not going to A. The bomb is about to come out B. Mezzy causing issues, keeping them rooted. And he's done his job. B's open. Bomb's planting.
Yeah, and Apex moved away. He left mid, and he's now grouped with the rest of the team. There are smokes available. Flames will drop that one deep in towards market window. There's no safe passage. Max has to come back through underpass. And he is being joined here by DGT. But only for a moment. They're looking for exits. They're looking to hold on. Remember, that round that they won, sure, it was MP9s and scouts, but their money was at breaking point. It still isn't in a great state of affairs. So they need to keep 3 rifles alive just to keep bolstering resistance against Vitality.
Great initiative from Mezzy there, right? He gets that opening kill and just immediately accelerates, knowing that his players on the rest of the team are in position towards B. That was kind of the intent all along. But as soon as he gets that opener on his lurk and then is able to take this further space, he knows he's got so many players rooted here. Big round from Mezzy. At least 9Z do save those weapons. B continues to be an opening.
Great call out of Apex as well, because Vitality have been pretty one-dimensional in their hits. Every time they throw smokes or on one site, that is where they end up. So you see that utility, you don't expect there to be a fake, but there was. Max being inquisitive towards top mid, but not rewarded. Instead, it's Flames, who completely eviscerates them in middle. And it's one flashbang, it's $200 to set him up for a free piece.
Destruction in middle, littered with the bodies of 9Z. Flame stands tall. Melted in the fires of Mirage. Spanx is spotting out Buddha. They can just take that bomb to A. Bomb site taken. Last round was Mezzy. This time it's Flames with a little bit more flair. But the outcome will still be the same. Vitality rolling this T side. Spanx will fall on that lurk. But it matters not. Round to be secured.
It's just instantaneous, isn't it? We spoke about the firepower of these individuals. I feel like whenever you think of Flames, it goes back to that time when he was on OG with that insane, like, 4-player opener towards A. He's always good for a multi. He finally gets there and dealt with by Buddha, but Apex will trade. DGT cowering in the corner at back B. This is Vitality with a point to prove. This is Vitality coming in with a statement similar to Na'Vi did against Imperial. Because the round count is about to level up to 6 for Vitality. And it feels like we've only been here about 10 minutes.
Yeah, speed running through. DGT won't even get to save. Vitality show no mercy. And they bring that same energy to every single matchup. How clean is that? Instantaneous transfer onto the second. Fully blind are all 3. Devastation in the ranks of 9Z.
And Martinez is having a great game when it comes to getting the round on the board for 9Z. Just always being a consistent threat. It feels like he's the only guy for 9Z that's going to be doing anything. You compare the rifle cores currently, and Vitality are leaps and bounds ahead of the South American team right now. They still remain motivated. They still feel like they've got a say in this half, and they absolutely do, but it needs to come through this gun round with Martinez reacquainted with the AWP, and a missed window smoke can provide opportunity.
GGT.
And it just about does.
Comes at a cost, but it does work. Gotta work on those smokes, guys. It's been, what, a month now since the patch? That one's a crucial one. Gives an opener. Vitality crawl. Ever still through the connector. That smoke is going to do nothing. They are already in the back lines. But being watched doesn't matter. Apex and Flamesy both find their kills. Man advantage completely negated. Martinez misses the flick down. And again, Vitality have found their way into your bomb site. You have players alive, but you have the disadvantage. You don't have the position. You're running out of chances.
Yeah, there's some point you got to go for some of these, but because of that kill in middle, you're scared off by it. That's so brutal. And it all becomes apparent that Vitality are going to win the round as soon as they get ahead of the connector smoke. Crossfire feels really good for 9Z, but they're not prepared at the pace that Vitality are bringing because they didn't make noise in connector. They were just ahead of it the entire time, and that's how it's felt like this entire first half. Apex called in one step ahead. Martinez, sharp shots, but will ultimately lose his sniper.
Yeah, for Vitality, there's just no risk in going for these hunts. Just completely deny them. Run over them. Despite this opening kill going the way of 9Z. Beautiful kills. What an adjustment for Flamesy. He was even ready for a swing from jungle, which could have been there. Speaking of hot starts, Heroic are 5 up versus G2 right now.
And that was even with like the 70-hour travel day or something. For some of them. Ridiculous. Apex trying to take liberties in towards mid. This time gets punished, but Flames and Vitality are out B in the meanwhile. This was a mid crunch to combat Vitality, and instead they just take the site. A 5v3. This looks winnable for 9Z.
Yes, it's the half buy that was brought in, but had the advantage. That's the M4. Now, because it's the half buy, they don't have a kit. So Vitality just need a delay, just need to keep them at bay. And Zyru's position on the edge of this smoke, you can see all the bodies, and he doesn't need to see them to take them down. Almost a 3. Max is low, and Zyru just waits, bides his time, finishes his meal, and he's looking for every damn kill. Zyru on the warpath. Round is done, and it's an ace for Zyru.
That's why he is one of the best in the game, and Apex lets them know, because that's a 3v5, but it might as well have been a 1v5, and that is all at the hands of Zywu, a positioning masterclass in the disadvantage, in the afterplant. You get the info the players are boosting, and with this smoke, it's dribbled out just enough that enticed 9Z into making the mistake, the fatal one, that enables Zywu to lock it in. Everything is going right for Vitality, and 9Z can't stick the landing on any of these rounds. And whilst it feels like it's an opening kill for Martinez, it just doesn't feel like it's enough anymore. This is brutal. This is ridiculous. Out of Vitality, Wasso Peak finally gets the trade back on Apex, and DGT slides into the window, but in steps Spinks. And you were right here, DGT. You were just here.
The Molotov doesn't give up any sort of sound cue. But DGT, if he goes back up, will that hop have been heard? No. Not ready. DGT swings in. Spinks is guaranteed this frag, but it does cost the life of Flamesy. But again, it's your 2 superstars that still stand. And it's only Buddha on B. Spinks is looking, spots him out, using this smoke deployed to give a bit of space. Buddha needs the help. Martinez is slow on the rotate. And if he goes down here, if he falls, which Zyru looks to put him down, no, Martinez does get here in time. And now it's Spinks called upon to clutch. Knows that AWP is in play. A window swing comes out, a lot of damage done. Surely that should be enough. Maybe not. Spinks is swung for another, but Waso Peak on the slow flank. One bullet will do. Spinks is aware, but doesn't have the HP to contend.
Yeah, well done. Locking it in by Waso Peak, but my goodness me. Buddha is the MVP of this round for 9Z because he's got the awareness. He knows that if Spinks and Flames were in ladder room, there has to be another player in B apartments, and he never peeks. Even when he gets mollied, he just moves to the other side. He doesn't allow an opportunity for his life to be depleted by Vitality, and that enables the AWP to come in. It's a great try out of Spinks. And now it's an A rush from Vitality, and they are straight in to the clutches of Max and Martinez. 9Z are now passing all these tests. A successful A hold. Finally, it's a familiar feeling. The anchors prevail.
Yeah, I don't hate the call though, right? With Vitality, the way to approach these rounds, it's been very kind of poking and prodding, moving as a pack in the mid round. But this one is just straight out. We'll just pop out Palace, where you've not really put pressure on at all. But Max holds. Zywu gets overwhelmed by the MP9. Apex might catch one in middle, but 2-on-4, gonna be tricky. They can just isolate something, but 9Z are playing very safe. All positions covered passively. Vitality have the full kit of utility, but they don't have the information. DGT might just get that info as he moves about, misses that timing. Apex crawls. Surely to be spotted now. DGT drops Spinks and the bomb. Apex, the 1v4, not going to happen. Martinez will catch him. 9Z finally gets some consecutive rounds.
Yeah, well handled on that A play. Much better out of 9Z. Pack mentality in the 4v2. They don't want to give Vitality anything. A lot of good work being done here to ensure that they convert these rounds, because they have been falling by the wayside at a 3v5. Obviously, Zywu clutching up. We've got that Spinks nearly 1v3. All these moments where Vitality just feel dangerous. Fourth feels like a necessity.
Feels like a possibility. 3 players on the pistols. Apex lets them know he's rocking that Deagle top middle. And again, we've got this 2-pronged assault on each side. Spinks and Mezzy open up A. But again, it's all the fake. Nice tap from Max. Mezzy's low, but is still aware of the possibility. No further commitment comes on A, so he knows something's at play. Over on B, 3 players lie in wait. Put a Scale D and DGT in the window. They need to find a kill. The M4 is not connecting. The Tech 9 does. DGT wasting more ammo trying to deny. Vitality making this so uncomfortable. Finally, DGT gets the kill, but Flamesy with the drive-by. It falls to Max, who's flanked all the way through. Apex, I don't think he spotted him on that jump up. Or maybe he did, because that HE straight on the mark. Max, 4 HP. This is looking like a 9-round half. Can't deny this bomb. Not giving him an inch to work with. The smoke just makes it all the more painful. One stray bullet would be his undoing, and a few he's dodged. Yeah, the frustrations. You felt like you had this timing to maybe do something. With the positions of these 3 Vitality members, getting anything is impossible. Mezzy confirms 9-3 half for Vitality.
assertive control and man disadvantages spun into round wins. 9Z could not catch a break in that first half of Mirage. Vitality got 9-3, and it feels like the ending is already inevitable.
Yeah, almost as dominant as the heroic G2 game, which is not as the dominant way that you think it would be. On the A stream. Not been a good day out for South America here on B. Apex gets a whiff of something. Bomb spotted. Buddha needs to be careful.
No, it is a Skeleton connector though, but Spinks hits the shot. You know Apex is in jungle. Getting by this crossfire is difficult, so you need the relief from Palace, but that doesn't come in, and Mezzi's containing it. Vitality are chopping up 9Z into bite-sized pieces, but a nice shot on Mezzi. It would have to be them in the disadvantage, transforming it back into something bigger, and it just doesn't ever feel like it's going to happen for 9Z. ZywOo locks it in. It's Vitality with double digits.
Yeah, Spinks just picks them apart. Gets that opening kill. Second is clean. Mezzi with a nice shot and leaves it to 2 to pick up the pieces. Look at that flick from Spinks. That is disgusting. Yeah, it's a nice shot back onto Mezzi, but that's all his USVs. Hit pretty dang good for Vitality. That might be a nail in the coffin. 9Z have to eco. Got a deagle for Martinez. Martinez has been the only real standout for 9Z thus far.
Yeah. Look at the floor for Vitality. Apex on 8 kills, and the height of it is Vitality with having Flames, Mezzi, Spinks. ZywOo all within 2 kills of each other. Like, it's brilliant. It is exactly what you want from top to bottom. And Apex is hoping for even more. ZywOo first contact. Spinks trusting him and Apex with his life, and he falls off and doesn't matter. Easily collects the kills. They get massacred in middle, and it's 11 rounds.
Yeah, half of ZywOo's kills came in 1 round as well. In this stuff, like, it's just not been needed.
Xtad's just laughing at Spinks falling off into 2 players and still getting the kills anyway.
Yeah, it's fine to do that against the Glocks. Don't do that against the guns.
Yeah, the laugh felt hollow. It was like, haha, don't do that again. That's like, 2 flashbangs, and that's it for 9Z when it comes to utility. Oh. And ZywOo's just killed Max through the smoke. Oh, give him a chance. Come on. Maybe it comes from ramp.
Nope. Smoked off, maybe from Palace. DGT has a look, and nope. Just denial everywhere. Spam through smokes, Molotovs, flames pushing smokes. What is aware? It does convert it. Spinks will find one. ZywOo. Okay, there we go. Wazo Vicious sitting in the smoke, half obscured.
Oh, they've got A, but the bomb's in mid.
Uh-oh.
And Vitality have got personnel. They've also got smokes on smokes on smokes. And you've also got ZywOo that is just going to keep facing you. Big find from DGT. Spinks next up to the chopping block. This round's workable.
Workable, but still incredibly difficult. You got Apex top middle. The bomb's in short. DGT can maybe wrap all the way around. That is open at the moment. And probably his only real opportunity, unless he wants to go through window, but with low HP and Mezzi's angle, time's going to be a big issue. Apex on this position. Spots the head, swings out, can't convert, but now Mezzi can swing through, converts his. And it's just DGT with 15 HP, 20 seconds. Yeah, he's called it off. Knows there's just no chance for him.
Nice try. To be fair to them, that's a 2v4, and ZywOo just feels like he can end the round. And so Vitality were a little bit lax in the way they approached it up until it became that 2v2. I think Apex and Mezzi play it really well, just taking the contact. Mezzi can then swing with the MP9, and he could have jumped to try and kill the player in window, but he doesn't. They just play contain, and they play the margins. Map point. I guess in essence, series point for Vitality.
Yeah, at least saving the AK doesn't hurt because you know you have to force buy the next round anyway. You know. Are you going to be given a go? Waste the peak. Charging in, Mac 10 in hand, Flamesy under dark. Ready for them, flashbangs. Great, mops up too. All that utility puts a stop to them. A reposition over the top. 3 for Flames. Spinks will swing and he'll finish the job. Vitality make it look easy. A 13-3 devastation for 9Z.
Yeah, it's not a good day, as you said, in South America for the B stream, and that was just brilliant from top to bottom from Vitality. They came in with a clear game plan. It was for them to be as direct as possible.